be honest with you, I had no idea what hospice was. In 2005, I opened my newspaper and I was reading through and I seen something about hospice and I'm like, what's hospice? And then I went somewhere else and I seen hospice. And then I went to into a bookstore and there was a woman at the counter and she had something there about hospice and I said, what is this hospice? This is the third time I've seen it.
When people come through the doors, often there's just like a sigh of relief. Almost everybody comments on how just warm and comfortable that house is. It's a place for people to come who are dying and their family members to come and stay overnight and shower and eat and have privacy and have company if they want. So it's kind of a home-like environment.
I just thought it was so neat that there was a program out there to help kids that had lost. I was very young when my brother died. I saw the turmoil that it caused in my family and how our life changed. And so when I was able to be there for these kids, it really did definitely lit a spark, definitely. We do a one-day program where the kids that have lost someone come, and their ages are usually from 5 to 17. When they come, we do an opening circle, which is really amazing. The kids usually start and they share who they've lost, and then the volunteers also share. To me, it's a real time where everybody kind of comes together, and the kids and the adults remember why we're here, and it connects everybody to that day, knowing that everybody has lost and we're all here for the same reason.
Well, if they wanted to talk about the person who died, they may find that every time they did, their parent would burst into tears. So when kids do have a lot of questions, and when they're asked over and over, sometimes parents can almost get a little bit irritated. So then they don't want to cause that. So they might not even mention the person who died.
I felt like I was kind of telling the same things over and over to my family and stuff. And then like the people that I didn't know, they didn't know what happened. So I just kind of like, it was easier to open up, I guess, I don't know.
Well, really, it's pretty straightforward. Hannah came as a lovely little girl with pigtails and glasses. Hannah's father was murdered.
My dad was a victim of homicide in 2008, and then I got really bad separation anxiety from my mom, and I was really shy in school, and I didn't really talk to anybody, and I didn't have any friends or anything.
I think she was very sad, and as well she was quite lost and confused.
She was very shy and very quiet.
I was really nervous because I didn't really talk to anybody. And then I just kind of I started talking to the kids and realized that I wasn't the only one that was going through that same thing. And it kind of brought me out of my shell a little bit. Kind of was a fun getaway kind of thing, but at the same time it helped because you still talk about what happened, and people help you, and not just the adults but the kids too.
Horses are social animals, and when they are around the grieving children, they're able to allow the children to have a safe place to share their emotions and their feelings, and then they might share a story to the horse that they couldn't necessarily tell somebody in person. They can write a story to the horse and share it with them. And just feeling that there's no judgment. The horse has no judgment on them, and it just really creates a very safe place for them. And when they're with the horses, they're not thinking for a moment about the grief. So they are able to just have some relief. And at the end of the day, I think they have little moments of relief throughout it, so that when they leave, they feel a little bit better.
Even if you aren't 100% confident in telling your story to people, you can tell them to horses because they can't tell anyone. And like, it's just like you can open up easier to them.
Because horses are known for their therapeutic qualities and their spirit. Even a really cranky horse, when you have children at the horse camp, will be really patient as long as the children are there, because it's almost like they just sense what's going on, and the children sense that they can be who they are with that horse.
And so working with her and her horse were pretty amazing. Her horse would represent kind of what was going on in her life, and so we would talk through some of that.
It makes you talk about stuff and like brings back all the memories, and like, but not just to remember that someone passed away, but to remember like the good things about them, and then to make those like good memories help you get through your grieving process. I remember making this little like memory box thing, and we put like certain objects that reminded us of our like loved one in the box, and yeah, I still have it. I put like some like stickers and stuff of his like animals that reminded me of him, and then I think I put like I drew a picture and put that in there too. I think it was like a rainbow, and me and my dad holding hands underneath the rainbow.